All right, good evening, everybody. James here, and this is the weekly recap for the Small Account Challenge. We are on days 51 through 56. As you guys are aware, we ended on Friday just over $1,300. We had a couple of good winners. We got above 1,000, and we just started moving. Unfortunately, this week was not so good, and as you can see here, we're back down under 1,000, and we're actually right around half of where we started on Monday, and that's mainly my fault, right? Not really bad trades, anything like that. They were greed or not following a plan or anything like that. So as you can see here are my day 51 through 60. And I placed a total of what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 trades. And on Monday, I had 3 trades. Okay, and one of them was a swing trade, which was EOG. I took some puts on that one, swung it overnight, and I closed it the next morning for a nice 40% gain. So it worked out really well. Now Tesla, I held above my stop loss and ended up closing it for about $65 more than I would like to. Remember, back once I'm over 1,000, my stop loss kind of raised up to about $100 instead of the 50. And so on Tesla, I took some calls on Tesla, and it didn't work out, and I did not follow my stop, and I ended up closing out about $65 more than I liked. But I did take an Apple play, and that one made up for a majority of that loss, which it actually equaled about $50 stop loss if you look at it. So Monday wasn't too bad, but after that it just unfortunately kind of went downhill. Had a losing trade. Pretty much everything but today's trade was a losing trade. Followed my stop loss for pretty much Walmart. Apple got away from me, and that's just because it was falling as I was trying to get out, but I did follow it. But SPY, Visa, Roku, and I believe SPY again. Is it SPY? Yeah, let's see. These 3 right here hurt me. So SPY, Visa, and Roku. All 3 had long calls, and all 3 I did not follow my stops on, and that is nothing but my fault. The one that actually bothers me the most probably is this Roku trade that I took on Wednesday. Took it towards the end of the day and was swing trading it into Thursday. And if anyone pays attention to the market, Roku had gapped up, and I was up very close to 40%. It was nice. It was over, it was close to $300. But I let the worst get a hold of me, or whatever you want to call it, and greed stepped in, and I really wanted, and it wasn't that far off at the time, but I really wanted it to go a little bit more. It was going to run up into resistance at that time, and it would make up for the losses I had the previous day. That was a big no-no right there, right? You don't trade like that. Revenge trading never wins. As you can see, it actually cost me. And not only did I not sell it when it was at 40%, I let it go, and I don't know if it's because I was angry, frustrated, or what, but then it just kept falling, and I ended up closing it for a 35% loss and a $235. Okay, so between the last 3 trades, my account just dropped right back down to 1,000. I closed today. I closed SPY swing trade for 5%, and I opened 2 new ones. I took a target play, which was meant to be intraday, but it held, even though the market was down. It held support, so I'm swing trading it into Monday, and then I took a Dollar General set up here for a swing trade as well, and I'll briefly talk about that. You can see down here, Dollar General has a really nice bullish setup. It has a nice consolidation off its highs, and it held this 8 and 21 with the squeeze coming on. So I took this one. I will hold it a couple of days. I bought it with some time. I feel that it's going to go and it's going to retrace the highs, if not more. So that's my play here on Dollar General. But as for the rest, I mean, you can see I did fairly a lot of trades. You know, we were getting there. We started trading Apple and Visa, Roku, Tesla, these higher price stocks. The advantage to that is we don't need to hold for 10 or 20% to achieve the same amount as we are on these lower price stocks where we need that 10 or 20 to make $20 or $30. But unfortunately, the same time as being able to trade these higher end stocks, the problem comes that if it goes against you, your losses can be a little bit bigger. So that's what ended up happening. You know, I traded, you know, Apple, Tesla, Visa, these higher end priced ones, 700, 400, 600. Their losers came back and bit me in the butt a little bit. So that being said, we'll be going into Monday with no cash, no available trades. Money is tied up in Target and Dollar Tree. So we'll just be more monitoring them on Monday. Hopefully the market is nice and green on Monday. That'll help both of these option prices out. And we'll just kind of go from there. See how it is. Right now, Target's only down $40, so I'm above my stop. And Dollar General's still break even. So we're good right now. But that's it. That's the recap. That's where we are at. I'm not worried too much. We were down lower than this and we recovered. 630s, no problem. We'll get it back up above 1,000. Maybe we'll make that our goal, right? We'll see how it goes. See if we can't get, you know, even to 800 by next week. I know we got a short week, and I'll really only be trading Monday through Wednesday. I will not be trading on Friday. So let's see what we can get out of it. You know, 750 maybe, 800. But let's see. By the end of the month, let's try to hit 800, and then we'll go the end of December. We'll try to get back over, you know, 1,500 maybe. We'll start with that. And we'll go from there. So that's it, guys. Thank you, and have a great weekend.